So I'm here in central Tucson, Arizona, about 15 minutes away from the University of Arizona. And quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, that's all you need to know. Because what's about to happen in this little mini-mart, office park, whatever you want to call it, is a place that's going to culinarily teleport you to Bosnia. Ladies and gentlemen, no passports necessary. This is Chef Alisah's.
Bosnian hot.
Everybody that comes in here just absolutely loves it.
We have our beef with mushroom sauce.
It is the best comfort food you have ever eaten.
Dinstani kupus.
The chef is a very special person. He hasn't had an easy path.
Ahmet Alisah's path started as he grew up cooking in his mom's restaurant. But the Bosnian War in the early 90s ended up shattering his family.
6 different concentration camps. My broken, the teeth, the ribs, leg, shoulder, and the Red Cross has saved my life.
International goodwill landed his family in Tucson, but it took him years of recovery to be able to work again.
And finally, after 10 years, we've opened this restaurant, me, my wife, and my son.
And they brought the best traditions of their country to southern Arizona.
Order of cevapi, Bosnian sausages. Thank you.
Bosnian sausages are the staple of this restaurant.
It feels like you're walking down that cobblestone street in Bosnia. It just feels like home.
Cevap, I'm not kidding you. When I was in Croatia, it was one of the best things I had when I went, okay, what are we going to make?
We make fresh, soft bread they call lepina in Bosnia.
And this is going to go with the cevap.
Exactly.
Water, flour,
salt, and yeast. That's
very
it.
simple recipe.
Yes. I will mix it about 5 minutes. People love it.
He's his own pitchman. So we're going to form these up with the semolina on the bottom. These are going to go in the oven. What temperature?
500 degrees, about 10 minutes.
Now we make the cevap.
Cevapi.
What do we got here,
We
Chef?
got beef chuck rolls.
Okay, so we take the chuck, we break it down. This is a pretty rustic, traditional dish, but if done the right way with simple ingredients, you're gonna get an outstanding flavor.
Yes.
So now we season?
Yes, season salt.
Pepper.
And baking soda.
Mix it up.
I mix with hand.
Then we'll grind it. Mix it with some water.
2 eggs and mineral water.
Binds it together and makes it a little bit lighter.
Exactly. We put in the fridge overnight.
And then we'll put it through the machine to make the sausage.
I put here ground beef.
No casing.
Exactly.
So he sees the measurement come out as long as his hand is, and then he cleans it up there with the finger.
Yes.
Oh, this is not his first rodeo.
Every 10 days, about 3,000 sausage. People love it.
Look at that. 3,000 every 10 days. Wow. Now we're going to take this on the grill with the bread. Boy, if I didn't live on this when I was in Croatia.
Little bit beef broth, homemade, just little bit butter.
Now butter this time.
Yes.
And I got to have the onions. Look at the crust on that.
10 sausage and bread. And please join. I call you from my heart.
You're a good man, chef. So a little tzatziki, a little bit of the onion, a piece of the cevap. We can count all the ingredients in this dish on one hand. But what you get, flavor-wise, is outrageous. Oh. Seasoned correctly, little tzatziki sauce, little white onion, and then some of this fantastic bread, simple yeast bread. Oh, fantastic.
Cevapi.
The bread is really good. It almost reminds me of like a thicker pita bread.
Sausage is perfectly crisp. There's a lot of really good flavor. Just nothing like it here in Tucson.
Well, I think you watch it because you come in here, you could have cevap till you drop.
Oh.
Bread is ready, I take from grill.
Chef Alisah is wonderful. He's always on the floor greeting customers.
Absolutely the hardest working guy I've ever met in my life.
What time do you get up in the morning, Alisah?
About 6:30 a.m. and I go home about middle night.
About middle night?
Yes. If I sleep, I dream about food.
You can see him so filled with pride and joy of life, and it's really infectious.
So here's the deal. You want to come back and hang out at the table with Alisah? I do. I want more.
Especially when it's this real deal meal.
We have our goulash.
Goulash, I've had it in a number of different countries. The best I've ever eaten.
There's more happening. See you in a bit. The House Alisah. Welcome back. We're hanging out in Tucson, Arizona at Chef Alisah's,
a Bosnian joint run by refugee Ahmet Alisah and his family.
Shish kebab.
The food is absolutely incredible.
He does everything with such authenticity.
So he hasn't taken Bosnian food and Americanized it?
No.
I've been to Sarajevo several times, and it rivals anything that I've eaten.
Bosnian goulash.
It's a braised beef in a red sauce.
Kind of similar to like a southern brisket with how tender the meat is, but it's our version.
Goulash.
Chef Alisah style.
Of course.
We put olive oil, fresh onion, cut cube beef chuck rolls. Now we put tomato sauce, tomato paste,
Okay.
you know, paprika Spanish style. Black pepper, parsley, dry.
Okay.
Vegeta.
That's veggie base.
Exactly. And water.
And how long are we going to let that cook, Chef?
Almost 3 hours.
Okay.
It will be perfect.
Tender.
Tender.
Fantastic.
Now we make homemade cabbage salad, Bosnian style.
Okay.
We take fresh cabbage, salt, vinegar, olive oil, and black pepper. And now I mix with my hand, strong.
Strung like bull.
Exactly.
Okay. And that's the slaw.
That's it.
Goulash.
Goulash is ready.
I feel a food coma coming on.
Here is cabbage salad. I put a little bit decoration, you know. It's nice.
You gotta love this guy. I'm not kidding you.
And green parsley. And please try.
When I tell you, tender, if you look at this meat the wrong way, it will fall apart. Really a lot deeper and richer than most goulash that I've had, but not heavy. The paprika balance is nice. The sauce is fantastic. This big, bold sauce that comes out of this chuck roll. But I want you to think about the best beef stew you ever had and knock it up a notch. You take a little bite of that slaw and cleanse that palate, and you're right back in it. Outrageous.
The goulash.
Thank you.
Oh, it melts in your mouth. It is so tender.
This was the best.
I tell people if they want to know what savory is.
He's the sultan of savory.
He is.
That's true.
Surprise plate for 2 people.
He loves what he does, and it really shines through in the food.
Fantastic. This is a great experience for people.
My pleasure.
Very easy to drive by this place. You gotta slow down to find Chef Alisah.
Exactly.
But when you find it, you're home.
Thank you.
I'm coming back.
Thank you very much.